Hello! It's vlog number 2. Just wanted to say I do in fact have my mug of tea. It's the same tea, new mug. It's my husband's NASA mug, which we got in Florida at a friend's wedding. And I've been thinking about weddings a lot recently since my sister is getting married this summer and my best friend Dennis is getting married this summer. Both very exciting. I'm worried about my sister's wedding. Not because of who she's marrying. I love Nick very much. I have a wonderful memory from my own wedding involving Nick, both because he danced with me at my wedding because my grandfather couldn't. My grandfather fell the night before and could not come to the wedding, so he was in San Antonio but not at the wedding. It was really sad. But Nick stepped in and danced with me and said that he was dancing with me because I think he would have danced with me anyway, but because my grandfather couldn't, and there was something very special about that. But also, I had all my music on an iPod. We went to go plug it in, and right away The Cure started playing. So it was the wrong mix. It was the wrong mix, and I yelled. I was like, Nick, the wrong mix. Play the cocktail mix. And he went and did. There's other things. We played Settlers of Catan, and he's just a really great guy. I like him. I love him. I'm so happy that he's going to be a part of the family. But I'm worried about the wedding for all the reasons I think anybody worries about a wedding. It's like I've got all of these personalities, family and friends who do and don't get along, who have their own needs, and how do you make everybody happy so that the bride can be happy, so that her husband can be happy, so that they can focus on this big new life that they're going to have. But how do you make everybody feel included and a part of this new special moment? And I'm worried. I want my sister to feel loved, but also comfortable in this thing that's kind of out of her element. And I want her to feel like she doesn't have to worry. I don't know. So, and her and my mom have an interesting relationship that I don't have with my mother. And so I don't always know how to navigate that either. And I want it to make it better for both of them without sticking my nose in it, but I always stick my nose in it because that's who I am. So, anyway, so that's what's going on there. I'm sure this is way more personal than either my brother or sister imagined these family vlogs would be, but my brother spent his last one talking about Monsanto. So I think he's thinking about, because this is part of him furthering his career. It's like a little, like, learn how to so that he can be better at it, which I should also think about it that way. But you just get the thoughts off the top of my head, so enjoy that. And I kind of agreed with what he was saying with Monsanto, but kind of didn't. All I can say is I read The Omnivore's Dilemma and King Corn, and go watch King Corn. And I'm positive there's lots of other great documentaries, but those were sort of my into it. I'm not just a crazy San Franciscan. I don't think San Franciscans are crazy. My husband's home! My husband's home! Ah! It was a little annoying. I'm going to finish this. My husband is home. Matt Gunnison. He may have a cameo. Oh, God, I was going to make this one shorter, and it's already longer than I intended it to be. Anyway, you can go see my brother's videos on this.
Hello, vlog.
Husband! I'm sorry, that was an awful voice. I love you.
I love you too.
It's a weird face now. Oh, it's all weird. I can't edit this.
Start over.
I can't. No! I don't know how. I do know how. I can just stop it and then start again. I need to learn how to edit. Because so much of that was good. Anyway. Good stuff is happening theater-wise. Rat Girl play I'm doing that opens in May. It's going very well. We're doing a lot of pre-production stuff. We went and saw the actual band, Throwing Muses, playing at the JCC, which was really wonderful. It's an amazing band. And writing scripts. I'm writing a script called Let's Kill Jessica, and I feel like that's going very well. And some other projects are kind of on hold. Oh, and I'm working with Thunderbird, my theater company, a theater company I'm involved with, to write a new script. And there's 2 other exciting projects that are just this month, and they're sort of one-offs that are coming up, and I'm very excited about. I'm saying excited a lot. I feel like as artists, we have to do a lot of those elevator speeches or those talks, there's networking things, and so we have to say, oh, what are you doing now? Oh, I'm doing this thing. And so you have to have that very quick thing, like, what is the top project? What is the next project? How are you going to say them quickly so that they're interesting and they're fun? I'm working on Rat Girl. It's a story of, and I don't know. I don't want to do that here. I don't think there's much else I want to talk about here. I feel pretty happy. Things are going pretty well. The last couple weeks before this were difficult. I don't know why. I was having some weird anxiety attacks or something, but I think that's lessened a little bit. Getting super personal. We could just do GIFs of all the weird faces I make, and should do well. Anyway, I love my brother and my sister who are watching this, my mother and father if they watch this as well. I mean, I love everybody. I love you all. I should just call this neuroses. Anyway, have a good night.